But this artificial insemination is older than everyone in this room's ages combined. Documents from around 1322 AD state that an Arab chief wanted to mate his mare to a stallion owned by his rival. So he preformed an amateur version of the artificial insemination we know today. Then in 1780, Spallanzani successfully bred 2 dogs with the use of AI, leading to him being named the inventor of artificial insemination. The mass breeding of cattle, however, didn't come until later, in 1931. By an AI cooperation in Denmark. The greatest advantage of artificial insemination is that it increases the maximum use of superior sires. It allows easier access for consumers to obtaining high-quality sperm. You can compare herds easier. Increase accuracy and selection intensity. Introduce new genetics easier. The semen being used can be tested for disease. You can identify genetic defects. These all lead to genetic improvement in herds and cattle. Stock not being timed properly, in order with the heat cycle. The semen not being handled properly. There are about 22 steps that must be done right to have an accurate fertilization. The main point of this information is that you need to truly know what you are doing and getting into before beginning this process. AI allows for an enormous range of options in the bulls that you use. Bulls are listed in catalogs and their pedigree and EPDs are provided to help with the selection. Genetic value of cows to which the bull is bred, environmental differences affecting contemporary groups, genetic differences of other parents in the contemporary genetic trend. Expected progeny differences. These are used to estimate how future progeny of an animal will compare to progeny of other animals within the breed. Accuracy is the reliability of the EPD. Numbers. Low, 0.0 to 0.25. Medium, 0.25 to 0.50. High, 0.50 to 1.0. Proper working facilities are a must. When artificially inseminating cattle, it eases stress and helps to prevent injury of all involved. There are several ways to collect semen, although the use of an artificial vagina is most common. The artificial vagina is made of a firm cylindrical tube that has a thin-walled rubber lining. First, the bull is allowed to mount a teaser cow. Then as the bull ejaculates, the penis is directed into the artificial vagina, where the semen is captured. The main reason for extending, or diluting, the semen is to increase the number of females that can be inseminated from one ejaculation. A normal ejaculated from a dairy bull will contain 5 to 10 billion sperm, which can be used to inseminate 300 to 1,000 cows if fully extended. There are several good semen extenders. Those made from egg yolk or pasteurized, homogenized milk are 2 of the most widely used. A good tender not only adds volume ejaculate but favors sperm survival and longevity. Dilution rate depends on quality of sperm per insemination. Have good conception rates. Penicillin and streptomycin are added to semen extenders. These antibiotics inhibit bacterial growth and reduce danger of spreading diseases such as vibriosis. A revolutionized discovery was made, that semen could be frozen. It can also be stored for indefinite periods. British scientists discovered that addition of glycerol to the semen extender improved resistance of sperm to freezing, in 1949. Glycerol removes water from the sperm before freezing. It also prevents the ice crystals from damaging the sperm. One way is dry ice and alcohol, -100 degrees Fahrenheit. Liquid nitrogen, -320 degrees Fahrenheit, the preferred method, is preferred because there isn't any deterioration with age. When using dry ice and alcohol, fertility declines gradually. Liquid nitrogen tank, long gloves, insemination rod, paper towels, straw cutter sheath. Semen straw, warm water bath, thermometer, rubbing alcohol, clock, record books. The first step in figuring out the right time to consider artificial insemination is detecting the time that your female is in heat. Many prefer to use prostaglandin, S, or PG, potent hormone-like substance found in bodily tissues that have important functions in the animal body, so they can focus their labor to restricted amounts of time for heat detection, instead of relying on daily observations. There are a multitude of ovulation management products being used today, which include combinations of either PG and/or GnRH, other hormones. While PG is used, as a one-shot or two-shot administration, it has been the basis of most operations. The development of the OV-Sync procedure has become more popular, and good results have been achieved with this GnRH/PG combination. By combining the two procedures, a 2-injection PG 600 cystereline bovaline estromate followed by OV-Sync, will increase of first service conception rates. Why this exact combination works we don't really know, it just does is the only reason that scientists have been able to come up with so far. So before you artificially inseminate your cattle, be sure to know how or when they are cycling. 1. Keep breeding kit clean and organized. 2. Identify cow and check breeding record. 3. Wash hands. 4. Have sleeve, sheath, gun, scissors, and towels ready before thawing semen. 5. Prepare water bath at 90 to 95 degrees and place near tank. 6. Keep semen below frost line while removing straws for thawing. 7. Remove straws within 10 seconds. 8. Shake straw to remove excess nitrogen and quickly plunge into water bath for 40 to 45 seconds. 9. Insemination gun and sheath should also be approximately 95 degrees and not extremely hot or cold to touch. 10. Dry straw completely and check semen ID prior to loading gun. 11. Clip 1/2 squarely from the end of the straw and apply sheath. Lock O-ring firmly in place. 12. Wrap prepared gun in dry paper towel or protective sheath and tuck close to body. 13. Clean vulva thoroughly prior to insertion of breeding gun. 14. Insert insemination gun at 30-degree angle to avoid urethral opening. 15. Pass rod through cervix, check location, uterine body, with tip of index finger and slowly deposit 1/2 of semen. 16. Recheck location and deposit the rest of the semen. 17. Slowly remove gun and check for infection, blood, and semen feedback inside sheath. 18. Recheck semen ID. 19. Properly dispose of sheath, towels, and glove. 20. Clean gun if needed. 21. Record breeding information on barn chart and/or other record keeping system. 22. Recheck temperature of water bath prior to thawing additional straws and repeat the steps listed above.